I'm done. I'm actually done because there's no point in uploading anything since no matter what I do, no matter what I upload, if I abide by the guidelines perfectly, my channel will still get demonetized. It doesn't matter what I do. So there's no point in uploading anything because literally everything that I upload will cause me to get demonetized, even when there's no reason to. So yes, I've been demonetized for like over 3 months, something like that. At least two. And I'm going to be for 3 more minimum if I ever get remonetized again, which I won't have much confidence in. But yesterday I was able to reapply again finally, because it must have been like 3 months before that or something. I don't even know. 2 or 3 months, something like that. But yesterday was the first time I was able to reapply. So I did. And it got rejected. Even though I already deleted like more than half of my videos. It still got rejected. So I talked to a YouTube employee and they really weren't able to help me that much because they just can't give me any information. Like, they're just not allowed because freaking YouTube Big Brother just prevents them from saying anything. Anything that would actually be useful to you to learn how to get your channel up and running again the way it should be because you didn't do anything wrong. But they can't say anything. So all they say, you give them your channel URL, they look at it and then they're like, okay, we determined that your channel was demonetized because it has reused content. Okay, yeah. That's what they just told me in the email. That's what they told me like 3 months ago. But I'm like, can you find me one video on my channel that is an example of reused content? And then they're like, oh, we're not allowed to point to specific videos because we have to prevent abuse of the security checking system or whatever that checks the video. Like, bro, what the heck? Like, I'm the one who's getting abused because you're just robbing me of like thousands of dollars. Like, you can't point out a specific video to give me one example of how I'm breaking the guideline that you're claiming I'm breaking, and then you expect me to just figure out what I'm doing wrong when I'm not doing anything wrong. Just give me some freaking vague description. You have reused content, but none of it's reused. So show me one example of a video that has reused content. We can't. We're not allowed. So that's basically just useless. The only thing that the conversation with the YouTube employee was good for was that it allowed me to see one more time that all of what is considered reused content is something you have content uploaded many times by other creators. So I'm like, maybe this is because there were like 10 random kids on YouTube that just downloaded my video and re-uploaded it without making any changes. So maybe YouTube saw that my video was uploaded many times by other creators, even though I'm the original creator. They don't distinguish who's the original creator. They just see when your channel has a video that's also on a bunch of other channels. It doesn't matter if you're the owner of it or not, because that video is uploaded many times by other creators. Then it's reused content, even though it's reused content for them. It's not reused content for me because I created the content. But they don't distinguish that. They just say, if that video is on your channel and it's also on these other people's channels, then it's reused, so you're gonna get demonetized. So I'm like, okay, maybe they made a mistake because they didn't check who actually created the video, which was me, obviously. They didn't check that. They just saw that it was uploaded by other creators. So then they just took all of them down. Okay, maybe they did that. So I applied to the copyright thing to get those videos taken down, to show I'm the owner of the content, and saying, oh, I'm gonna file a strike or whatever it's called. And it did. And it worked. pretty quickly. All those videos by the kids got taken down. So I'm like, okay, now the only thing that could have possibly been an issue should be resolved now, because that's the only possible way that they could think I had reused content, was because one of my videos, which I made, was uploaded by other people. So maybe they didn't distinguish who was the original one. So it just all looked like reused. None of the other videos on my channel, as not a single one, could be considered reused content. So I'm like, the problem should be taken care of. So I submit my appeal, because I think YouTube has made a mistake. More like I know they have made a mistake because I didn't do anything wrong. So I submit my appeal explaining why they shouldn't have demonetized me. The appeal gets denied. So now I can't monetize my channel again for 90 more days, which robs me of like $1,000 or so. I can't reapply until March 10th for no reason, when I did nothing wrong at all. And I still don't know, even though I did nothing wrong, I still can't tell what I have to do to correct the error that I didn't make, to change something so that they think that I corrected myself for making an error that I didn't make. I don't know what I have to do to change about my channel to make it so that I get remonetized again. Because they accuse me of something, but they don't show me an example of how I did what they accuse me of doing. They just say, your channel has reused content. Reused content is something that's one of these things. But none of the videos in my channel fall into that category at all, because none of them are reused content. It's all 100% content created by me. It's commentary, or it's gameplay, or it's both, or it's raps. There isn't any other content on the channel except for the shorts, but those shorts were also just shorts created entirely by me, which are 100% original. They're not taking any clips from shows or anything. I took those all down. So that shouldn't have been an issue anymore. It shouldn't have been an issue in the first place, because you just allowed them to go up without any objections whatsoever, saying that since it was shorts policy, it was allowed. But I figured it might be an issue because it has copyright. So I took all those down. So now there's nothing copyrighted at all. There's nothing taken from anywhere else except what I made. And you still denied my reapplication. You still denied my appeal. So I literally cannot upload anything without it resulting in me not being able to monetize. Literally nothing I can upload. If I upload commentary, original commentary of only my face, because no other YouTube does that, no other YouTuber does that, I'm sure no other YouTuber has ever sat in front of a camera and talked with commentary that they made up as part of their main content, right? Obviously no one has ever done that. Everyone who's done that has gotten demonetized, 100%. I can't do that. If I sit in front of a camera and talk about anything, I can't, because that's reused content. Get taken down. If I play a game and commentate during the game, I can't do it. It's reused content. Get taken down. Literally nothing I can do. And they're saying, and they tell me, in your appeal video, you focused on a small number of videos that weren't representative of your channel. When I specifically pointed out that the entirety of the channel is original commentary with just me talking, or it's original gameplay, which almost all of it had me talking, and it was practically all different games at that point because I took down anything that could look repetitious. So, and I pointed out, these are all my videos. And then you tell me the videos referenced in my appeal are not indicative of the entirety of my channel. I told you that my entire channel is original commentary and gameplay. That's it. And if you look at it with your eyes, you can clearly see that. And there's no other way you can interpret that. There's no way that anything on my channel is reused content. I created it all entirely myself. I played the games myself and I talked myself without reading a script. I made up what I was going to say and then I said it. And you said it's reused content. It's not reused from anything. What is it reused from? I made it myself. I made it myself. So, I'm done. Because no matter what I upload, they will consider it reused content. For a reason that is unfathomable to me. Because I made all the content myself. But they're calling it reused. It doesn't matter what I upload. Anything I upload is reused to them. Even though it's not. And they can't show me an example of one video on my channel that's reused content. Because none of it is. Look at it. Look at my channel. Did you even look at the freaking video? Like, look at my channel and find me one video that's reused content. Like, is this a bot looking at it? Like, a normal, sane human being with common sense can look at the freaking channel and see every video was made by myself. Like, what can I do? There's nothing I can do. Like, I'm losing my mind. And it's about the principle. If I started losing money because people weren't watching my stuff, which is partially true, then I wouldn't be upset like this. Because okay, people aren't watching. It is what it is. But you're just preventing me from even being able to earn any money from the people who are watching it for something I didn't do. Like, what? It's the principle. It's literally just, it's an injustice. It's like the Novak Djokovic not being allowed to play in 2022 US Open and Australian Open. Like, if he played in the Australian Open and lost, then fine. Because you let him actually participate and have a chance. But instead, what they did do was just ban him from playing. So it's like you didn't even give him a chance. They're not even giving me a chance to make any money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the same as just preventing you from doing something. Preventing you from doing something isn't the same as you just failing at doing it after being given the chance. They're not giving me a chance. They're just taking me down for stuff I didn't do several times. Like, I don't even know what. Like, the first time they took me down because videos look like they're from a content farm. I don't even know what that is. Because the Papua Shizuria days look the same. Okay, fine. It looks the same. But it's not exactly the same. People who know the game, they know it's not the same. But, okay, fine. It looks repetitive. So I took it down. Then I'll try to make it more variety next time. And then it worked. They let me back in. But then it just take me down again. Like, what did I do? I didn't do anything then. I literally did nothing now. Like, what? There's nothing reused. It's not reused from anything. It's produced by me. Like, I didn't take anyone else's video. What are you looking at? Like, how could you even think that? Like, is there some other, like, am I like a clone of someone? Like, I'm not the original. There's another one of me, and I'm a clone of him. And then he made a channel, and I took his videos. Like, what the? Or someone else. You have this exact video of like Kirby's Adventure. Someone played that. I took the video. What? I didn't take the video. Like, there's nothing more for me to explain to them. I sit in front of a camera and I talk, which is original content. That's not stealing someone's content. That's like millions of YouTubers probably. Millions of people uploaded videos of them talking to YouTube that they made themselves. It's not stealing content. They play games. Their own gameplay. They're not taking other people's gameplay. I played the game myself. And I talked to myself. I recorded it. Reuse content. Reuse. It's not reused. So, I'm done. Like, there's really no point in uploading anything. Because I don't know. This kind of just kills my motivation. Like, if YouTube is just gonna take me down for whatever I choose to upload, even when it's not even a violation of their policy, then why would I want to upload? Like, it doesn't matter what I do. I'm just gonna get demonetized for every single type of video. It's like I tried to play less Pop Cheeseria to make it look repetitive, look less repetitive, and they still took me down. Like, there's not even anything. What? I don't know. But like, I'm done. Like, my channel's dead anyway. Let's face it. McDonald's isn't getting as many views. Nothing's getting views anymore. None of the new videos they're barely getting any views. Barely any, practically no comments. So that, and I was still gonna upload more because I was still gonna try to get something that could maybe, just maybe, something could blow up again. But it won't. And even if it does, now I know that it's somehow going to be classified as reused content, so it's going to be useless for making any money because YouTube they just don't want to pay me. I don't know. So nothing I do on YouTube matters anymore because YouTube they've refused. They've just put their foot down. They're like, no matter what you do, we're not going to pay you because your content is reused. Even though it's not reused, but we're going to keep saying it's reused no matter what. We're just not going to pay you for, I don't know why. And I can't do anything. There's nothing more I can do. Like, the only other thing I could do is just take down all of my videos and just leave McDonald's Kid on there and then reapply it. I'm actually going to do that. I'm probably going to do that, but I have to wait 3 whole months. So, yeah. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to take down every single video, except for McDonald's Kid. And then I'm going to reapply for monetization. And then I'm going to watch them tell me that I have reused content. On March 10th, 2024. That's how long I have to wait. When I would have gotten like $1,200. Yeah. So, YouTube is just refusing to pay me. I don't know why. Because I don't have reused content. They're saying that I have it, but I don't. So I don't know what their reason is for not paying me, but they clearly don't want to pay me. And it doesn't matter what I do. They're just not going to pay me. So there's nothing else I can do. And there's no point in uploading anything else because it's not getting views anyway. So I'm done. I'm done with this shit.